Welcome to the Tower of Doom. This is a very fun video game that I like. It's called MARIO+Rabbids Sparks of Hope. And I'm going to play the DLC, which is called Tower of Doom. We're going to erase this. We're going to start a brand new file and show you what the Tower of Doom is all about. This game can be pretty complicated, quite complicated. Anyway, this is something a little different that I don't usually do. Tower of Doom is a DLC mode where instead of getting to choose arcs and all that stuff and your characters, you basically get a random loadout, right? So, for example, let's see what we got. All right, so our team that we've got Mario and Princess Peach. And we can only play with 3 of them at a time. So, you know, we'll decide, I think, based on the rewards. What reward do I want? Skill prisms, those are upgrades to my skill tree. And the skill tree is super important. We won't get enough skill points to complete the whole tree, but certain allocated points are going to be very helpful, right? You can increase your health, you can increase your movement, and some of these other special abilities with the upgrades. However, this is the first round, so we don't have anything to upgrade. I'm gonna go with the first one because the reward that I want is 3 of those skill prisms instead of 2. We want lots of skill prisms. Let's go. So, how's it going? Hope everything's going great. Now, we're on the difficulty, the highest difficulty setting, but we are also on like the lowest story level, right? There's 2 modes here. There's normal mode, and then there's like insane mode. And then insane mode has 8 different levels. So we're on the hardest difficulty of the easiest. And they're not too scary. Well, if they get close to you, they blow up and give you damage, obviously, but we can attack them, we can dash them, and then pick them up. And all right, let's just give it a try. Let's see how it do. Let's see how it do. We're gonna move her over here so that we can dash the bomb. Set it down. Oh no! Get away! Get away! Boom! See that? He's down to 23 hit points, which means Mario could probably dash. All right, he's out. These other ones,
oh yeah,
could do the splash. Take 2 of them out like that, but yeah, let's do like this. Get you over here to dash this guy.
too much. No worries.
And just throw him at that guy. Alright, and then this little bomb. You could take him out various ways. I kind of want to keep Mario behind cover. So I don't want it to end his turn. We'll just do it this way.
Nice.
Alright, she might take a hit from one of these guys. It's like a kind of a 50-50 chance when you got half cover. But I will use her protective spark to lessen the damage. And
Okie dokie.
I don't know if these guys are gonna get close enough. Probably not. I probably shouldn't have done. I don't think they'll get close enough. I don't know. Let's just We'll put him here. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Yeah, okay.
Don't.
Damn, okay, they both hit me. There was a 50% chance each time to miss or hit. They got me both times. Alright, march forward. We've got 2 more students. Now let's do this. Why not? Team barrier. So we're going to be immune to, I think, 2 hits each. So on this round, I don't have to worry about finding cover. I can choose the right placement. Once you fire your weapon, you can't move after that. So you have to really decide where you're going to want to be placed when you take a shot. However, this time, if we don't take both of these guys out in this round, we'll be fine. Come on. Bam. Okay. And unfortunately, I can't dash either of these guys. Let's just do the splash. That works.
All right. Let's go.
Great. That's those 2 taken care of. Now we've just got these 3 guys here. As you see, they're behind half cover, so I've only got a 50% chance of hitting this guy. Might do it, might not. Let's see. Okay, 1 hit, 1 didn't. Rabbid Peach has a little different weapon. It can arc over the half cover, so this is a 100% hit chance. And if we see the little X on there. How does that work? Like this. So that little X, red X symbol, means that it's a guaranteed knockout, guaranteed kill. If you get that. It's pretty cool. OBS can show different stuff. So if we get that symbol, it means there's a slight chance that I could take him out, but it's not guaranteed kill, right? So I'm gonna go for the guaranteed one. We'll leave these other guys.
Beat it.
In general, my strategy is to just keep attacking the weakest enemy and work up from there. I don't know. We will see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that thing that I should always do, which is where I check to make sure my stream, like, audio isn't totally crappy. Let's try that. This is how... This is the way. All right. Yep, it's fine. Sounds fine. Might turn the video game music down a little bit. All right, and let's go to the next turn. Let's watch it happen.
Okay, that's it.
0 hit points because of that protective. Okay, these little portals, these can be quite deadly. In fact, each of these are going to spit out 3 bob-ombs in the next round. So, I either got to take these guys out, or get out of here, or destroy them. They can be attacked. I don't know. Would this even... I could maybe hit all 4 of them, but not hard enough to actually destroy them. So, that's bad news for us. But I think we can take these guys out. So, we just need... What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? Can she jump across there? I don't know. Maybe... I think Mario... We're going to see if Mario can clear this gap and be able to dash this mofo. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Got it. Alright, I think... Let's see. Peach. We'll take these down quite a lot. Okay, yeah, and then, okay, I've got enough. So, I'll fire these. Okay, perfect. She took one of them out, and then this is the last guy. Great. No worries. We ended the round. Now, this is the worst part of Tower of Doom DLC, is that the only way to get money is that they give you 30 seconds at the end of each battle to run around and pick up as many coins as you can, and they just you know, place them in random amounts in random spots. Sometimes they literally don't give you enough time to even reach them. Sometimes they in inaccessible places. Sometimes they're spread. It's so annoying. It's insulting. It's like, oh, here's your money. I'm throwing it all around the ground and watching you chase after it. So I don't appreciate that. But whatever, I still like it. I still like the game because in this game mode you can they limit you to whatever is randomly given. So you have to approach the game in different ways, approach each level in different ways. And it's fun. Let's do jump shot, wide shot, and for you, I say, let's just weapon range. We'll increase that. So upgrade our sparks, but not too much yet. We have to play a few more rounds and really get there. So each time we come to another choice. Which round? I'm going to go for 3, this one. Get the 3 skill prisms. We also get a POW block. And all we have to do is defeat 2 of these lone wolves. If they're lone wolves, why are there 2 of them? All right, where are these lone wolves at? We got one here, we got one here. Now the lone wolves, they have a very wide attack. They're kind of like snipers. And they also have an attack thing where they'll hit you if you move during your turn within their range. And it basically covers the entire board. So I don't want them to survive the first round if we can help it. If not, we will use the team barrier so that we can take a hit without worrying about getting damaged. So $259. So I'm gonna dash him for 50, and then I'm going to be able to shoot him because I also have the movement shooting bonus. Bam, bam. All right, now he's down to 70. So that means 2 more dashes and he's gone. Boom. And then let's get the princess. The human princess. All right, so we've got no more dashes, but we still have all of our weapon and attacks to use. So let's just gang up on this fool. See if we can't just take him out. Let's see, you got a gust attack. And it also adds a little extra punch. Possibly 179, but we can count on at least 114. One 110. Yeah, we got this. We got this in one round. Again, we are playing on hard mode, but we're playing on the easiest level. Right? This is called normal or classic mode. And it is a bit easier. After this, once we complete the 10 floors, we will have a chance to do premium mode, which has 8 levels of difficulty. So premium mode is more difficult than this mode. And there's 8 of them. So just, yeah, we're basically at the lowest level. Not the absolute lowest, because I could take this and change the difficulty to easy or medium. And that would, like, reduce the hit points of the enemies. I think it would also reduce how much damage you take from the enemies. Things like that. And I think they also would give you extra healing in between the rounds. Which we don't get. So you have to play it smart. You have to not only consider the round, but the next rounds, you know? This is 10 different floors. We're basically going up a big elevator. So we're on the 3rd floor. We've got 3 choices. Ooh, a squashette master. Okay, so all of our choices are worth 2 upgrade prisms, skill prisms. But they also include a few extra things. A team heal, a squashette, team heal and coins, or a new character. Edge is a great character, but don't need her. I've already got 4 characters that are going to be fine. I want that squashette. So we're going to go for that. I want that squashette. It's basically a summon, like you summon a little ally, and it's a little rabbit guy that'll jump around and take out enemies. So all we have to do is destroy all 14 of these googly eye things. There's various ways to destroy them. They only take 1 hit. And any of them that are close to these barrels here will be very easy to take out because the barrels will explode and destroy the eyes. So, this might take a couple of rounds, though. What do we got? So, this area of effect is pretty good as well. We're pretty limited with our movement space. But, you know, okay, I know I started streaming. I forgot to click the button that said start stream. And I streamed for like a half hour. Wasn't streaming. Oh, my bladder has filled. With what? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what my bladder has done. So, what I'd like to do is take a little break. Take a little little break. Little breaky for me. And then we'll come back. And... Okay. A little breaky for me. Back in 2 minutes. All right. It's just a little breaky for me. Back in 2 minutes. And unfortunately, I have a cat on my lap. Oh, boy. Come on, kitty. My lap. Oh, boy. Come on, kitty. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're so sleepy and so cute. But I have to... A little elbow grease. Okay? We're going to get back to this. Take a look. We're still here. We still have the thing, but I still have one more little thing. Hold on just a second. Okay. All right. All right. The kitty cat is not back. You couldn't see him anyway. He's like under my camera, but I'm preparing the place for him to sit. He's a big cat, and like, if he just wants to sit on my lap, like, with nothing, just me and my pants, he will slip off and claw, and it's just weird. So I have to get this big ass blanket, fold it up just right, and I make like a big old cat bed right here. So he's not here now because I rudely had to, live my life, and then I disrupted him. Cats are weird, man. They can be like, oh, I'm so tired, I'm so sleepy, I'm napping. And then they wake up, and then they're just like, I'm up, I'm totally up, I'm awake, I'm running around looking at stuff. Like, they just instantly. Like, if I was that deep in like a nap and someone was like, move, get up, I would immediately just like lay right back down somewhere else. But not my kitty cat. Alright, I really don't know what to do here. I think I'm going to get Mario to a place as far this way as I can. Woohoo! That might suck. That might suck ass. Let's see, from here... I can only take out those 3. Let's restart this. Alright. The challenge with this one is you have all these enemies that you don't need to take out, but they will murder me if they can, if I'm in range of them. So while we have to use our attacks mostly for the eyes, we also have to consider the enemies. In this case, there's actually only 3 enemies. Because again, we are on the easiest mode. The last time I played this, I was playing the very hardest mode, so this kind of feels easy. Usually it would have like 15 fucking enemies everywhere. So it should actually be pretty easy to avoid these guys. This guy has a splash attack, a wave dash, and if he shoots you, you'll bounce like boom, 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 like 12 squares or whatever. Is this a kitty cat? I think it is. Buddy. It's a different cat, but it's a cat nonetheless. Hey, Bobo. Hey, Don Gato. Oh, Don Gato. Tomo origato, Mr. Don Gato. Alright, good. We have a kitty cat. Fortunately, but a little extra glide. Yeah, keep your good weapon range. I don't know. What else? Just do that. And then for Mario, we'll increase your glide distance and your weapon range. Oh, I have the jump shot. Okay, I have jump shot. Jump shot is pretty useful. It's one of the only ways you can move your character after they attack. So Mario can jump in the air, like, they can jump and sort of hover and travel for a limited range. And during that travel, Mario can now fire his weapon. Which is kind of useful because sometimes you don't want to fire the weapon and then stay in that same spot. You'd like to maybe get into cover. Oh yeah, I forgot to pay attention to how far can this guy attack. All right, I think we'll be fine from him. So we're gonna go this way and work our way around, and we could probably just avoid all the enemies. We're not gonna get as many eyes in the first round, but I think this is the best way to do it. So you fly. Okay, also, so Peach can go all the way to here. I want to launch Mario, and I'm going to have him land to where Peach can still do a jump off of him. Alright, which is like to here. Alright. Boom. Boom. Okay. Sure. Take out those two, and then land here. Yeah, perfect. So I can put Mario there, and with Peach, she can get over here. Take out these two with her Blasty Blast. And then in the next round, we'll just come back around this way. And Mario's got something that could probably take out all 3 of those at once, or all 3 of those, or something like that. All right, reaction. But it's completely by luck whether you get one of those, whether they're possible or not. All right, we have this squashette here who might cause us some trouble if we're not able to get... Oh man, I can't get close enough. Can't get close enough. All right, and then... So, here's what we'll do. Those two and that middle one. That's so weird how close that is. And depending where you position, you can sort of preview. Okay, there. That's 5 with one shot. No, 4. Oh, see that last one in the corner? It's not getting that. Is there any way? Just adjust a little bit. No. So I can get all 3 of... So I can get all 3 of those, or I can get 2 of them and 2 of those. It seems like I should be able to get all of them. From down here, we've just got 2. Got all 3 of those. Okay, so I could either get those 3 or these 3. But Mario, in the next round, could get one of those. Ah, shoot. She's just stuck back here. Not really much to do either. Her only spark is a defensive thing. Which I'd like... That's why I'm actually here, because I want to get that squashette spark. Oh, this is great. Mario can get that one. And then Peach can get... Like, ooh, how did I have it before? It was like all 3 of those and just 2 of these, right? So Mario go first. I want to see... Yeah, okay, perfect. Take those 2 out. And you can take that one out, too. Can I get any other ones? What if I move him a little over there? Can't quite get the barrel. Okay, the barrel is just in range. And then with the second shot, can he get this barrel? Yes, he can. Alright, and then Peach can get all of these. Kaboom. There's 1 left. 0, 0, 0. You can see the little... It says 0%, as in there's 0% chance of hitting it from your spot. Dang. It's so close. I can't move her anywhere. She could jump off of one of these guys, but they're stuck now. So I didn't really think this through where I wanted to put Peach at the end. So I'm just going to have to make one more turn, unfortunately. Sometimes I go for the lowest turns as a challenge. And that kind of thing can be frustrating when you're just so close. And you have to take another turn for it. But that's it. That's all she wrote. Double kitty cat. Double kitty cat. Oh, God. See, I hate having to do this little timed section after you complete, just like directly after. It's like, oh, I always just want to like get up and look away from the screen. Timed money grab. You know? When I first started playing this, I hated that money grab thing, so I didn't even do it. I just played in a way that I would never need to buy anything or get money. and it was fine. But as the game gets harder and harder and harder, you absolutely need money, because you might not have any healing. You might not have Mario or Rabbid Peach with her healing powers. You might have a different character, and then there's nothing you can do to win because you don't heal between rounds. You have to be able to buy healing stuff. So you have to get the coins, so you have to run around like a little piggy getting his get your money. I strewn it all over the ground, and it's you have to go get it. All right, what? I don't actually know how I want to upgrade these guys yet. Let's see what we're dealing with. What is the choice here? Ooh, we've got two very nice looking sparks here. Ethering. Hero turns invisible and cannot be targeted. The second, Ooze Master. Yeah, we have to get these. These are two incredibly valuable sparks, right? Turning invisible is great for surviving a round. Once it's upgraded, you can be invisible for 2 turns. And have it like cool down every 3 turns. So basically you could be invisible 2 turns and only visible for 1. It's great. And then the Oozer mat. This is great. The Oozer is very powerful as well. Because the Oozer 9 levels, 8 levels. Getting more and more difficult, meaning more and more enemies, stronger enemies with a lot more hit points. And it gets wicked hard. It gets so hard sometimes that I basically just give up and end the campaign, because there's just no way with the builds I have, and the, you know, if you run out of money, like there's just absolutely no way to get more money. It's tough. You got to really think ahead. All right, we have to defeat 5 enemies. These 2 down here. Weak to shock, resistant to splash. They hit hard. These guys are also going to be resistant to splash. They are certain element. You can use that. And generally take much more damage from them. Okay. Jump shot's good. Let's give him a hero sight. Yeah, I'll bump that up a little bit. And for you, increase your weapon damage. We'll see how it goes. So I got these guys. They're not gonna be affected by this that Mario has, so we're not gonna bother with it. But they might not be resistant to the blaster. Here we go. Blast him. Got him. Got his ass. Now the squash shot will finish him. Oh yeah, come on. Boom. Gusted him away, and then this guy's got 2 hit points. Alright. Take out your 2 hit point guy with a dash. Okay, the fire. He doesn't like the fire. And once he's on fire, he will run away from his car. Oh shoot, okay, we're gonna... I didn't get Mario, but I think he's gonna be fine. Maybe not. I don't know. If... I don't know. I have healing as well, so it's not terrible if I take a couple hits. I think he could live through it. But he probably won't get targeted if I put Peach out in the open like this. So... and she's protected. See that? Taking 0 hit points because we have Princess Peach's special ability. Okay, now this is health down. But you see how they're glowing like this? That is because they are currently using the evil... that is because they are currently using the evil counter blow. Any attack is immediately counterattacked. So if I were to blast here and not take them out, they're going to hit me back. However, if I'm out of their range, they won't. Because they can't move and do it. They can only just do it. So if I'm outside of that red circle... I don't even think I have enough range. Is that enough range? I think it is. Okay. So... oh yeah, but they won't counterattack if you dash. If you do the dash attack. But boom, like that. That's fine. They're not going to counterattack those, so... can either of you do that? Nope. And... no, you can't get down there. But they can't... their counter won't get all the way up here. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Okay. So, he's immune to splash, but he's only got 23 hit points anyway. Because it still does some damage. It just doesn't do the effect of splashing them around. Alright. So... Gust. Are they affected by Gust? Yeah. How far count? Yeah, they can get all the way to the edge there. So, if she's gonna counter or shoot, she should do it from up here. Alright. Take the shot. Okay. That works. Okay, I might get hit by this one. But I might not. I'm just gonna give these guys cover. Alright, you see, went for the squashette instead of for me. Sometimes you can get like this, where you have all 3 characters doing everything possible, and you still can't defeat it. And you have to go another round, and then it takes out 2 of your characters. It's frustrating. So, thinking ahead, thinking in the moment. You know, you gotta plan ahead, but then you have to have backup plans and contingencies and things like that. Which is what makes the game pretty fun. This is one thing that doesn't make the game fun. I hate running around trying to pick up coins, especially when they're so necessary for the acquiring of items, which, to be honest, I'm actually just doing this out of habit now, because I don't think I'm gonna need a lot of coins necessarily for this run through. I don't think I'm gonna need to be spamming they are also important, and luckily they're one of the cheaper things, so we'll get like 5 of those. Not gonna need all those, but essentially we can just spam Princess Peach's protective ability every round. If we do that, she can't attack or do any other actions, because one action is to reset the clock and the other action is to use the protection barrier. But essentially, you could just sit there and be immortal for the whole thing. And in fact, every enemy is pretty far away. I can probably just do nothing on the first turn and just burn it. So 4 rounds. But what's going to happen here is the place that I'm at right now, in the next turn or maybe the next 2 turns, some portals are going to open up, and there going to be a lot of the same ones that are already here, but it's going to spit them out right here. If I stay here. If I just try to camp here, it's going to do that. And even if I have Peach's protective thing on, it only has protection for about 4 hits, or 3, I think even 3 hits at this point. So if sitting here when all the portals open up, they'll die. Like, even if you have the protective thing, because you're just gonna get hit like 15 times. So you can't really do anything to stop it. So that means that you have to relocate a little bit. You have to get out of this corner, and in order to get out of this corner, you have to sort of deal with the enemies that are going to be threats once you change positions. So while it might end spam, I also do want to like rearrange so that we're not eventually screwed or get one character killed. I wouldn't kill off the whole team, but it would kill off at least one character. The AI tends to gang up on whoever's like the weakest. If all targets being equal, they'll go for your weakest player until they're knocked out. All right. So let's do it. We'll use this for this round. We will take a couple shots here. Why not? It's not gonna do anything. Maybe we can take this squash head out. That will be con. Oh yeah, we have a squash head of our own. Let it rip. Kaboom. All right. Squashettes actually aren't good against squashettes because they're immune to the super damage, because they're the same thing. When like attacks like. Alright. We got it. Oh no. Okay, so the portals opened up over. Nice that they didn't open up over here, because that's our safe corner. So now we can go back to the safe corner. And that way, all the enemies in it. Okay, yeah, it's one of each of these guys. They hit pretty hard. The Goombas are actually surprisingly deadly. So the Goombas will just come and trip you while they're walking them out by pretty much anything. But if all 6 of them come out of this thing and trample you, you health bar. Even just like 3 of them, you know, a couple of them, they fuck you up hard. And then there's another kind of Goomba that has armor that will take your half your health bar with one hit. It just comes up and trips you and takes half of your health bar. And if there's two of them, you're dead. So if there's no way to stop this from coming out, you have to get away from there. Even if you have the team barrier where your first 4 hits are free, there'll still be 2 of them that'll get you and take, between a half and 2/3 of your health, or a third, between a half and a third. So anyway, you stay away from that stuff. Everyone's retreating back here. We're good. But we're still going to do the team barrier. Things that I hide on, they can go to the other side and shoot me. So we're wearing the shield, the protection of the princess. Oof. Oofy doofy. Let's turn up this game audio just a smidge. Alright, we don't want to take a direct fire at this guy unless we can stay out of his range of his technique. We might not want to take any... yeah, actually, I'm just going to do this. Use my splash. Hopefully it'll knock those 2 guys away from me. A little bit. And then just won't have to worry about them at all. Okay, so that one was immune to splash, but that one wasn't. So that one's all splashed away. And if I hit him, splash him even more. Got your ass. Alright. And what about you? You can also splash him. Alright, and then we're gonna use Princess Peach's power again. So we don't really worry, we don't care about getting hit 3 or 4 times. Boom. Took him out. Perfect. Alright, we're good. Easy. 0. 0. Uh-oh. Okay, so this enemy is the worst. I should have noticed they were there. Yeah, it always happens the worst time. So this is called the Oozer. Now oh, do I have an Oozer? I think I forgot to look at my new sparks. Well, anyway, disarm. Targets are prohibited from using their weapon attacks until the effect wears off. He just did that to Rabbid Peach. So she can't use her principal weapon this time. Now, I don't really care. I've only got 1 more round. We're going to be invincible. And all we have to do is get away from this thing, because even being invincible, if you're too close, they'll get ya. They'll take a big chunk out of your health. But we're good. That's level 5. Completed. There's nothing they can do. They can't hurt me anymore. You know? Oh! Look! Did you see? Look it. That's exactly what I was saying. I didn't get far enough away. Motherfuckers took half of my health. Even though I had the... Oh my god. I was too confident. Now I'm not too worried about it because I have a character that has healing. So I don't even have to spend any money to heal. But I could spend money to heal as well. You just chase your money around, piggy. Go get your money. I threw it on the ground. Oh, and it sucks. And sometimes they just pop up randomly, like, and they're not accessible. Or it's like not very many of them. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, but I think we did that without even looking at our upgrades. So we're gonna have a lot of upgrades. And we have a second spark slot. Okay, so there's a lot happening now after level 5. So look, I've got 2 summons. I've got invisible. Who wants to be invisible sometimes? How about Mario? Alright, so with Rabbid Peach, she's got healing. She can heal us. And herself. So that's cool. With Peach, oh no, so I didn't have the barrier charge upgraded going into that. I think that's why I seem to only get like 2 protected hits. That's why those Goombas, like, I'm telling you, those Goombas will fuck you up. They hit hard. All right, and Mario, let's get your... I want to actually fully upgrade this if I can. Yes. So basically, I will have no cooldown with the Steely Stare. I can have it every single round. And if you defeat the target, you get 1 charge added. So essentially, if I could have done this before, I would have been able to take out all of those Goombas. Because you could just keep going. If you defeat them, you get another reload. So if you have a bunch of low HP enemies, you can take out as many as you want. Okay, we're gonna upgrade some of these. We want to upgrade the Ethering. This is gonna be clutch for protection. You're not physically protected, but no enemy will see you or target you, which is nice. And then I think we'll do the Exosphere. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we've got a Squash Ant, we've got an Oozer. That's clutch. The Oozer is kind of broken almost. It's very valuable. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Defeat Riptides for 2. Defeat all for 3. Defeat 4 enemies for 2. And a Cryogeddon. I think I'd rather have the 3 skill prisms. I've already got some pretty good sparks. Alright. Let's go for it. First thing I'm probably going to do is heal. Which is pretty easy to do because we have Rabbid Peach. So that'll be our first job. Oh, man. Defeat all. All it is armored Goombas and bombs. So I was just talking about these. These armored Goombas are invincible. The only way to beat them is to throw them out of the arena. So you can dash them and then pick them up and throw them. Or you can get some kind of a elemental bouncing, splashing effect that blows them off the side. Do I have anything like that? I do have the splash thing. I think that might work. Let's see.
Time to handle business.
But yeah, this is actually... I might actually... Okay, so get him like that. And just throw him. Wow! I like the sound they make when you throw them. Okay, and then I've also got. So let's see. Does this affect armor, Goomba boys? I think it will. Maybe I should give that to Peach. Yeah, we're gonna change up who has what spark. Let's give Peach. You take this one, Peachy. Mario will have the gust attack. I think that could also maybe knock them off. Well, let's just experiment. Let's see what this do. Because I think this guy will get knocked. Maybe he'll get knocked into that wall. No, I think this makes him bounce. So I think these three will get bounced off the arena. Let's see. Okay. He didn't quite get outside the arena. But he might do if I dash him. There he goes. Alright. So, that's great. I don't think any of these are going to be a threat in the next round. I also have a squashette. Alright. Now, let's see. With you...
Oh, yeah!
Oh, nope. Sorry. I didn't mean to throw it there. Okay. It's alright, we're gonna heal.
Healing vibes, literally.
Alright. Squashette, we'll take out a couple of these bombs. Maybe both of them. Maybe just one of them. Oh, maybe none of them. Ah, Squashette, you dumb. You dumb. You didn't strategize where you were gonna do that. Ooh, this is a jumping pad, which is nice because you can get air without using your team jump. You only get one team jump per round.
Hey!
I don't have jump shot. Oh, okay. I was trying to do the jump shot.
All right. Okie dokie.
Kidoki.
Yeah.
All right. I think this will be great. Ooh. I can't do anything to this guy. Or this guy, really. But this guy is gonna go after my my friend. This is my friendly Squashette. But I can basically make him immortal too, or give him some protection, so he'll actually survive. All right. See, because he took it out, the bombs are just one hit. I get infinite react charges, so anything that moves will get shot. It's brilliant. Haha. Yes, and then our Squashette blasted that guy out. So this is going very, very well. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 remaining. Okay. So let's see. Oh, the bomb is just out of reach. I like to dash the bombs and then throw the bombs at the enemies. Ah, here we go. Pick it up. And we can actually go in there with it. That hurts. Hurts, doesn't it? Hurts, don't it? Alright. I think we've got it in this round.
Sleepy time.
Because now all we've got is this little squat, this guy, and this guy. Yep. And then just a little love tap to the bomb and Bob's your uncle. Bob-bomb's your uncle, should I say.
Too much. Thank you. Next.
Bob-bomb's your uncle. I did. I said it. Alright. Now for the humiliation ritual of trying to gather as much of your money as you can in the allotted 30 seconds while the game developers just sit back and laugh. They're like, aha, your reward is this many coins if you can get them. No, they're not valuable or anything. We just lay them all around. It's up to you if you want to get them. Oh, they're out of reach? Oh, there's not enough time left? Well, that's the game.
I'm all about personal growth.
All right. Now, we are on floor 7. Getting closer and closer to the top, which is, of course, floor 10. In floor 10, we have to defeat a giant enemy. I think I might like to get that Pyrogeddon. I think I might. To replace this or this. Yes. Yes, let's do it. So this is a fun one. A reach. We haven't seen this yet in this playthrough. But the level is a reach area, which you don't have to fight any enemies. There will be lots of enemies, but you don't have to fight them. You just have to reach the area. Now Mario's got a pretty nice trick for getting a long distance. And Luigi also, I don't have Luigi. Yeah, so I'm going to see if this will work. By the way, what about her? How about an extra dash? How about an extra dash for her too? Alright, well, let's just see something. If Mario, if there are enemies kind of spaced out throughout the level, which again is going to be totally random, where and how, okay, this could be good. Yeah. So check this out. Mario can jump in the air and cover some distance. He can then land on an enemy's head and stomp him, and then cover some more distance. And with all the upgrades, I can do I can do that 3 times, right?
Okay.
So jump off here. Ooh, can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Oh, I didn't make it. Okay, hold on. I was very, very close. I might be able to scooch the place from where I dropped off a little further. Like here. Ooh, wait. Okay, I'm gonna have him jump off of Peach because she can go further out. Alright, I think I should get it. Come on, stomp, stomp, stomp. Stomped, okay, and on the Goomba, stomp, and then fly, and we are in the area in 1 round. Easy. Yeah, sometimes that doesn't work if the enemies are not spaced. Sometimes there's like no enemies for like a long way, and you can't do it, but we got lucky. Another way to clear those in 1 round is if you have Luigi, because he can jump, he can do 2 of the team jumps instead of just 1. Come on, get it. 5, 4, 3. Ah, get stuck. No. All right, got him. Telling you, I hate that part. I don't like it. It's the only thing that's timed, and it's stressful and frustrating. I'd rather have like a little moment of like platforming or something. Okay, cool. We got Pyrogeddon. Now I like this spark because it does damage. I don't like the defensive ones as much because I've got other ways of defending, and I like using action points with sparks to deal damage. Especially dealing area damage where we can affect multiple enemies, and that's what these do. This is gonna rain fire down from the sky. Alright, we're gonna upgrade any of these that we can. You can upgrade in 2 ways, star bits or a star potion. I always use the star bits first, and I never touch the star potions until I'm totally out of bits. Or depending, because basically a star potion is worth a single upgrade. But those upgrades cost different amounts of bits depending on whether it's going from level 1 to 2 or from 4 to 5, right? So using a star potion in place of ones, as they're more rare, but they'll just automatically level it up. Level it up. All right. So we've got 2 more points. Okay, I like having this Steely Stare fully maxed out. Low weapon range. But actually, I think I'd like the jump shot too. So our Steely Stare is still good. It just delivers 100% damage, or 115% instead of 155. But whatever, that's a little trade-off. We'll be able to fully upgrade that by next time. Okay, what should we do with you? Yeah, that's fine. Can we afford another dash? Not yet. Heal cooldown. Sure. Hopefully don't need to be using or healing that often. Alright. We've got 2 choices. Another reach area for 2. Destroy the dark messiahs for 3. I want 3. How many eyes will there be to destroy? As you go further up, they usually get higher. The first round it was like 5 eyes, and then it was like 14 eyes. 1. Oh, God. Oh, that's a lot. 26. All right. 26. All right.
Anyone have a charger?
All right. Where do I even start? And where do I even begin? Okay, you have this, which can take out quite a lot all at once. Especially with these barrels here. See, if I get that barrel, so that would be 1, 2, not quite that one. So I get 3. Alright, maybe. Let's see, I want to move Mario this way. And I don't need to worry about where to place him because I can make him invisible. In danger of... I can just make him be invisible. Alright. You are invisible. Okay, what about you? You have Fire Rain. It's not quite as big. let's do you up there, there. Okay, that's all kaboomed. Oh, that's right, I've got the Oozer. Wait, can you... Yes, okay. We're gonna deal with this Oozer with an Oozer of our own. So, Oozer, or I could just... maybe I'll team... yeah, I'll do the Oozer next round. I'm gonna team barrier this. So, we don't have to worry about getting hits, including my Squashette will also be invincible for this round. Which is nice, because usually they only survive, like, one round.
Oh yeah.
Let's just get that one. We're just gonna work our way around this whole board this way, and then we don't have to deal with the lone wolves very much. And they are a pain in the ass because you can't move. Like if you're in their area, they will do a like area effect where if you move, they'll shoot you. And they shoot twice, and it does big damage. So anywhere in that red zone, I can't move at all, or you get sniped. Oh great, oh great. This pisses me off. This is why I hate the fucking Oozers. Because I forgot that while the Oozer is not able to shoot us... Oh, it didn't affect Mario. Okay, Mario still has his weapon. But you notice these two ladies, I can't use the primary weapon. Their hands are all gunked up. I can heal. I don't really need to, but it's the only thing I could do. And I can... Okay, I'm gonna put my Oozer out here. Can we take this mofo out? I hope so. Let's try it.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
All right. Dash. And dash. Okay.
It's been real.
And then we got fire. Uh-oh. Kitty cats. Kitty cats just heard something. Boom. Okay, that caught me on fire too. Alright, so that Oozer is dead. But this Oozer isn't. And I don't want to be close to it because it's going to do the same thing. Let's get my Oozer out. Okay, we're gonna have to keep these two. I can't take out this, can't do anything about this eye. Oh, I do. I have a POW block. Alright, good. So, we just gotta keep them far back, because I don't want them to get disarmed again. No! Mario was visible. How'd you do that? Okay. Okay. Now I'm TO'd.
Oh, yeah.
What's funny is you can disarm his weapon, but it doesn't count when with this thing. So he can still do his he can still fire his weapon, but it has to be using his hero sight. So it's not too bad. Boom, and then react charges back. Okay, okay. So we're just gonna have to pretty actually who can deal with this? I think Peach could take all these out. Pretty almost. I guess let's do it, and then I'll have Rabbid Peach go for one of those other two. How about that one? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright, we still got a lot. We've destroyed 12 so far. So, another 12, 14, and then we'll be at level 9? Yeah, just one more after this, and then the final boss. Got your ass. Thank you. That was a good job, Mr. Oozer. So I can't go anywhere in that red area without taking a blast to the face. Which can, if we need to go that way, we can use the team barrier. But I don't even think we need to venture in there quite yet. Oh yeah, I can take out 5 of them all at once. Plus, splash those other goofers around. Oh my god, if these things weren't here, I could almost reach that last barrel. I bet Peach could probably do it. The other Peach. So they will just summon an extra enemy to fight. Summon an extra enemy to fight, which is annoying, but alright.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. You just chill there. You can take a shot at this guy if you want. Alright. Not a problem. We've got Team Barrier. Alright, just 6 to go. So we've got one down here, which is right next to a barrel. We've got 4. Maybe that barrel could take out those. I don't know. Oh. So let's have you jump. I can't quite reach. Oh, it can. Okay. Nice. Okay, now what about these other people? What do they do? A squashette. real pain if you're not careful. Alright, we're gonna rain. And then there's only one more way back there. Can Peachy get that? I don't know. Maybe she can actually get it. Actually, oh, if we get that barrel. Yeah. And then regular Peach can just get these 3. Can you get all 3 of those or no? Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. And then Rabbid Princess for the win. Alright, that was a little quicker than I thought. I thought it'd take me a couple more rounds or turns to get there. Okay, I gotta run around, get the money I am owed for the work that I did. I did work. I did labor. And instead of just paying me money with dignity, they put it all in coins. They threw it around the area, and they gave me 30 seconds to try to pick up as much of it as I could. And they literally made it impossible to pick up all of it. That's the kind of respect that this... It's what I call no respect. That's my special word for it. I call it no respect. When the respect is something I don't get, I call it. You called it too. What do you call it when your breakfast is eggless? I don't know about you, but I call it a no egg breakfast. Okay. We've got another chance at 3. We've got the Toxiquake, I mean, which could come in clutch. But I think I'd rather have that extra skill prism. So we're going to go for the 3 skill prisms again. And we're going to be super maxed out. Ooh, Mario's going to have full hero sight, 150 damage, the jump shot, probably won't worry about the critical hit chance. Oh boy. And for you, let's get that. Let's trade in. No, let's trade in this for that. Okay, good. And you know what? For you, I'm not going to worry about your healing stuff. I actually want to give you a gold prism, another sort of feature I haven't talked about yet. But there's this other skill tree thing you can open up, and it's a lot of it is random chance based. But they can just kind of come in handy. Getting an extra action point or an extra cooldown when you use your spark occasionally just saves the day. And not always, but it's sort of a bonus. And I'm not too concerned with upgrading like fully her healing stuff because of the style that I'm playing. I'm not doing a risky play style where I'm taking a lot of intentional damage and then relying on healing. So I'm going to put most of my work into that kind of RNG. So occasionally when Rabbid Peach uses her spark, whichever spark, she could get a new action point. It's a 25% chance, right? So that's key. All right, so we're gonna reach area. We'll take a look. I might be able to do that same trick and get this done in one round, depending on the layout. It's totally random. Sometimes you get a level where the goal is to reach the area, and like you literally can just walk to it without doing even any team jumps. Not so much here. So here, look, I'm not going to be able to do that thing where I just jump on one enemy because I'm way too far from any enemies. I might be able to do it in the next round. It's going to be at least 2 rounds. But I would like to do it, so we're actually going to change all that. We're going to kit him, fully kitted out with his movement abilities. And, I don't know, just randomly give you extra health just in case I get obliterated in the first round. And actually, let's make sure all their movement skills are good. So for Peach, let's put... Yeah. Just for this round, because all I'm going to need to do is reach the area. We're going to have to kill 1 turn. And then possibly do another one. So, this is always kind of a little, like a puzzle. So, the one with the least is her. Okay. And I want her to go not all the way as far as she can, but to where Princess Peach can do the jump from her, right? So if we put her there, that means that Peach, actually first Mario. So now Mario, he goes as far as he wants, as far as he can. Okay, got to the entrance of this. And then Peach can also get there. And is here. Okay. So let's might as well just team barrier. Rabbid got nothing to do. Okay, so these guys are pretty much stuck here.
All right.
But you won't even see me.
Okie dokie.
I don't actually even want to take these enemies out because I need them to be there to do the... Okay. Okay, I don't need to do any of that. I can just do a normal team jump and we're there. So, all of that messing around with the skill tree was wasted. Okay. I don't even care. I don't even know if I don't need any money. I don't need... fuck it. Skip. It's the boss fight. I've got 800 coins and I haven't bought anything, so I think we're going to be fine. What I'm going to buy is a lot of the cooldown items. Items that will eliminate the cooldown period. Okay, what is the giant enemy? Giant Magnafowl. Fine. It's a pretty hard-hitting animal. So I need lots of these. Just get 11 of them. Damage boosts could be useful. They're totally a gamble. Movement boost. Negative effects. Fight much if we need to continually use the team barrier. Right? And I guess we'll get some healing stuff. Just in case. But Peach should be able to heal. She'll be able to heal a little bit. But the way I'm intending to play this is that I'm not going to take much damage at all. I might have to take some, but I will try to minimize it. But essentially, this Wild Claw can one-shot you. And I think Magnafowl. I'm going to double check. Oh yeah, I still have to do all my stuff here. But Magnafowls can one-shot you, and I think they also have the drawing in effect, the luring everyone toward them effect, which is really hard to get away from. And you could be doing really, really well, taking you know, taking points off of them for round after round after round. And if you all get too close, you can get your whole team drawn up to him. Bow! One shot kills the whole team. And it's like, I've been playing this for an hour. And you just one-shotted me. The bosses have, I mean, we'll see what the hit points are. But generally the bosses, they get more and more, you know, higher hit points as you go. Again, we're playing what's called classic mode of Tower of Doom, which is the easier one. Then we have premium mode, which is harder. Premium mode has 8 levels. Okay? And so these things, they get fucking crazy high hit points. And our weapon damage is still all around the same, right? There's different things you can do to enhance your attack power. And some of them are using sparks, right? All of these sparks with their... they have like a regular effect or like use, but they've also got passive effects, right? So here, like it says, Squashette Master, the middle-ish, it says Healing Amplifier. Increases any healing received by 30%. So that's built in. That's all. That just happens always. And then the burn ones give you immunity to burn. The splash ones give you immunity to splash. The Oozer raises your weapon attack power by 30%. If you get... And all of these bonuses stack on so if you have other attack up bonuses, that will add to that. So it'll add another 30%. You could get 2 of them and just have 60% higher attack power. This one, you're immune to gust effect, and this one increases your dashes. Thinking about that, actually. Do I want to give this to Rabbid Peach or Princess Peach? Because they have 2 dashes each. Or they could have them. It depends on how I want to. Yeah, I would like her to have her 2 dashes. So yeah, she'll have that. So her dashes are now even more powerful. And I guess we have 3 to spend. We might as well up the healing to 30% if we need to use it. And sure, we'll raise your health. Alright, we want that team barrier to cool down. We want a little bit bigger. We want the wide shot. We've got that. We want let's not give her the extra dash. Instead, I want full weapon damage. And I want a little bit less drop off. So her weapon is stronger the closer it is. And if you're at long range, it's minus 60%. So it's only 40% power. But now with it upgraded, it's only minus 20% from long range, which is nice. So because with this enemy, you gotta stay as far away as you can. Ooh, with that in mind, let's still got 1 point. What can we do with your last point? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got full barrier range. 15. Okay. Let's do it. This is the final countdown. So we have to defeat this Magnafowl who's got 10,582 hit points. Compare that to these other, like the regular cat ones. These have 2,000. Okay. So it's like beating 5 of these-ish. So with these boss fights, the other thing that happens is portals get opened every couple rounds for more enemies to pour out of. And they just kill your whole team. So our first priority actually has to not be the Magnafowl. Priority number 1 is to destroy all the other enemies, and then it's to destroy all the portals before enemies are allowed to ever come out of them. I've found that to basically be the only strategy to win these boss fights. Because if you let yourself get hit, or if you let these portals open up, there's no way to really escape from them. So you have to just have distance. They tend to open up close to you. If you are able to get distance from them, then you just have 3-4 new enemies to deal with. That could take an extra 2 rounds to clear them all out, right? So our first goal is going to be to clear out these enemies. And my number 1 enemy that I really want to get first is this ooze, because it protects and heals the others. It can give them a protection just like I got with Princess Peach. She can do that to the other enemies. And it will also heal the enemies, and it'll heal the Magnafowl. So if you start taking shots at the Magnafowl, and you still have the healer, the Medician, then it's all for naught. So he is target number 1. Unfortunately, he's a little further away. And you have Oozer. Oozers are pretty clutch, and then they wouldn't be able to attack in the next round. It could disarm this guy too, which is nice. It can't really do anything about this guy, because this one only gives you damage by jumping around. So he will still be a direct threat. And I believe... Okay, no, this is a squasher, not a squashette. What's the difference between a squasher and a squashette? Well, she has a bow in her hair. No, the squashette does area damage, does gust damage. So this one will jump directly on your head and deal damage to 1 player. But the squashette will jump in the middle of the ground, in the middle of a group of enemies, and blast them in every direction. This Wild Claw is not going to be an imminent threat for a couple rounds, because it has to walk where it goes, and it doesn't attract anything, and it'll only come closer if we attack it. So if we just ignore him, he's gonna like go to there, and then he won't be able to do anything. So what I'm thinking is we need to get the Medician to kill the Medician. If we can. Okay. A little more. Okay. Boom. See, I for movement, I think, for her. Did I? Alright. So, Squashette, please. Squashette. These are resistant to shock. They're weak to ooze. I don't have any ooze. But, whatever. Is it going to make... Ooh, but it might make him move. So then Mario... We could make this guy move. Wait, can I dash him? On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer? I can't dash him. Because he's just out of range, but I can splash him. I can't dance. I can't dash, but I can splash. Okay, we're splashing him. And then Mario's gonna take another shot. Boom. Critical. Took him out, which means I got a react charge, which means I got another react, which unfortunately, will bring this motherfucker even closer. Unless the Magic Koopa moves first. But I think we're all set. That's all we can do. Let's go. Alright, what are my choices here? So I'm honestly not too worried about this guy much at all. This guy is bad. He is immune to all super effects. I think he could even see me when I'm invisible. So he has to go as well. And he's got some pretty like 639 damage. I mean, that's almost half my health. And it's an area damage. So if all my, like, if you put all your characters here, thinking that they're behind cover, that Magic Koopa will hit that cube and give 600 damage to everybody. Like, equal. It's devastating. They will fuck you up. The best thing against them, actually, is the good old Oozer. Because when they're disarmed, they are not scary at all. And they can't do anything. And they're disarmed for next round. So I might just be able to get him this round. But I could also just start chipping away at our Magnafowl friend. Because he's also disarmed. He cannot attack this round. So we are free to kind of get up as close as we need, position wherever we want, and take shots, take easy pot shots at him. The boss cannot be dashed, so dash only comes in handy when we have regular enemies. But this is the last regular enemy we're gonna have, hopefully, because I don't intend to allow any of the portals to ever open up. So, like I said, our top strategy is to put as much damage as we can into the Magnafowl. But if there are portals, our new strategy is to destroy the portals. Even if we ignore the Magnafowl, we have to get rid of any portals. We cannot let them open up. Because it just, I mean, it slows everything down way more than if you ignored the portals opening up and then either just get killed immediately by whatever comes through, or we have to waste like 2 or 3 turns now fighting all of those enemies. See that? Drew us all in. But luckily the Oozer disarmed him, so he can't do his attack this round. Okay, so now it's a little trickier. Now... Okay, so the Oozer did not disarm the Magnafowl. What he did was took away his technique of attract, which is kind of moot because he already did his technique in last round. So he wouldn't be able to do it on this round, right? He's not going to be able to do the draw technique, right? So last round, he was super dangerous, except that he was disarmed. And he used his attract technique, his magnet drawing in technique. This round, he can't do that for 2 reasons. That it's in the cooldown and that it was taken away. But he can only move this far, right? So as long as I stay outside of that circle, we don't have to worry about getting attacked by him this round, right? So what we have to do is make sure that we destroy both of these portals, because this one's going to pop out a Magikoopa, and this one's going to pop out a Magikoopa, and each of them will do half of your health bar in damage, and then it'll spit out 2 squashers, and those, I mean, I think they do like not quite as much, maybe a third of your health bar. So anyway, if they open up, then we're fucked. So we cannot let that happen. We have to just stay outside of his range, which I think here is good. Yep. So from Peach can be like there, and we can be here. We just have to make sure they're taken out. And that's also why these sparks that have a big area of attack, like the Sky Rain Burn, this one, are very nice when this happens, because the portals always open up pretty close to each other. Close enough that these kinds of sparks are able to take them out. If you have, we only have one of these, or no, Princess Peach has one as well. But basically, any 2 of those kinds of sparks, whatever elemental damage, will usually destroy both of those. And then you can save your principal weapons for chipping away at the boss. Okay, so we got this one mostly down. But this one would still open up, right? Incoming enemies. So, this is nice because she can sort of hit both of them. She's kind of got a blast, right? Just make sure we're outside of his range. Actually, our Oozer is inside his range. Oozer's probably going to get smashed. And I don't mean by drinking alcohol. Oozer is going to get smashed. Ooh, she's also got invisibility. So we can use that as well if we need to save her from getting punched. Alright. We all ready to go? Alright, so in the next round, Magnafowl is going to have he's going to have the attract ability. See, look how far away that guy still is. I don't know what he was doing. He's like going different directions. Oh yeah, he got bounced out. Okay. Squashette's dealing with him. So he will have his attract ability. He will attack us. He will kill us. Unless we use this. So that's the team barrier, right? Now, depending on what's going on, if I can't get out of his range in the next move, then that means we have to use the cooldown item. Peach has to use the cooldown item and the barrier. And we just have to not use her weapon. But now we have a barrier. We don't have to worry about anything in terms of getting damaged. So I'll get her as close as we can because that increases her damage. The other 2 doesn't really matter how far away they are in terms of their damage on their weapon. Whatever. So he's gonna, hopefully he's gonna waste his magnet attract ability on this round when it does no good. Yeah, good. See, so he has like, it's a 1 turn cooldown, so he can do that every other turn. Okay, and I think Peach's thing is back, and I think we can all get out of his range pretty easy. So we're gonna use this to hopefully take out most of these. Alright, so his walking range is there. You just gotta stay out of that. And we also don't want to be like right against that circle. I think you need a little bit of space to where you're totally out of danger. But that's fine. That's plenty. So let's get old Peachy Pie. Peach Pie. Peach. I was thinking of pineapple, actually. Princess Pineapple and her pineapple upside down cake. Ooh, and we have enough. One more round, we can get our Oozer back. And when you summon an Oozer, the first round, it's going to disarm. So that's great. When it's able to disarm, if there's no other way to get out of the range or getting hit. Yeah, and her being invisible also doesn't protect from the magnet attract. It doesn't protect for that. She'll still get drawn in. Okay, so now this round he has the magnet attract. Which we can't all escape from. It's very wide, right? We pretty much, and because he can also walk, he can cover this whole area. Probably up to, let's see, he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. So we'd have to be like way out here to be out of his range. Right? And I definitely, maybe they could all use move boost items, perhaps. I don't know. I could possibly get them out. But I have another strategy to where I don't need to do that. We'll just let him do it. Ready? Cooldown clock reset.
Not bad.
Team barrier. So now he cannot hurt us. But we can hurt him a little bit. Just taking little chunks at a time. We're not getting the huge heavy hitter blasts. You know, depends who your team is. Like, this is different every time because they force you to have like a new configuration of a new team with new sparks. So you just have different strategies and approaches. So I mean, I might as well use it because it doesn't have a cooldown. I can use it every round. But it's probably, nothing's going to happen because he's going to use his magnet attract. He's going to draw us into him. What? Maybe if I put us as far away, if I put her in that corner, he might move a little bit before he does the magnet attract. Because then Mario can do his extra hits, which are worth 150 damage. Yep, there you go. Oh, interesting. He didn't get Peach. He didn't get Princess Peach with the magnet attract. Okay, so this guy killed my squashette, but I don't care. So here's the thing. These are separated now. But we have our Oozer back. So Oozer is going to disarm the boss, which means he is not able to fight in the next round. Wait, you didn't... Oh my god. You didn't disarm him. Why didn't you do that? He didn't... Shit. You didn't disarm him. Why didn't you... He always does it. He always disarms him, and then he takes a shot. Why didn't you do it? Oh my gosh, he wasn't in range. Okay, whatever. We don't need him. We just need to stay out of his range because it's in the cooldown. He used the track last round. So we just gotta stay outside of this circle. And we have to destroy the portals. And you know, it wouldn't hurt to bring back Squashette and deal with this guy who's been not quite annoying, but looks like he might start to get annoying if we didn't have a Squashette fighting him. Oh boy. Okay, so we just gotta stay outside of his circle. How far is the circle again? There. Okay, Mario, get out of there. Get out of here. Is that good? Does that count? That's probably gonna be fine. Oh, I should... Ooh, does this even gonna... Yeah, okay. So that should take out half of the portals. Portals are the top priority. We cannot afford to let these portals... Maybe I should do a run through where I let the portals out. And just make sure everybody knows how bad it gets. How it's the last thing you want to deal with when you're in the middle of a boss battle. Like this. I mean, he's got 10,000 points. And we're even lucky, like, the Medicicans or whatever. The healing ones, sometimes those get popped out. And they start healing the boss up. And it's just like, oh my gosh. They still got 4,998.
Let's go.
Alright. He doesn't have enough range to get Mario. Him in the last round when I summoned you. He was my heaviest hitter. Like, he had the most... And he had the spark that has the fire thing. Oh, this is rough. Oh, I didn't... Okay, he's disarmed. So he's gonna magnet. Oh, he did magnet. Oh, I didn't... Oh, I've lost track. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I might not even be able to... Okay, so we can't do the attract. But, oh, God, I don't have enough power. Okay, yeah, I do. I can take this out. Okay. Box them. I had Mario too close. I really thought he was outside of the circle enough. But I guess not. Okay, so here's the idea. Like with Mario, I could actually split my targets. I could hit one thing and then another thing. With Peach, I have to hit this. There's no other choice. Because if that Medicican or the Magic Koopa comes out, he's gonna fuck my shit up. Mario had full health. That was just a one shot. That's why healing in the boss battles is kind of like, eh. It's like you can't really heal up from dead. Is he gonna hit me? I don't think he's gonna hit me. I think he's gonna hit one of those guys. Oh, that sucks. I'm like halfway down to this guy's health bar. Okay. Luckily Mario wasn't the one carrying the summoners. Cause they're gonna come in handy, right? Okay. Okay, everybody's protected, including the Squashette. And let's blast you in the face. Can we do it? Can we do it without Mario? I mean, I guess. We've kind of got a system going where we're chipping away at everything. But, man, I could make the same mistake. I just gotta stay well outside the circle. It's really hard to know exactly where it cuts off, you know? Okay, Squashette took a little bit of health off of that one. I'm gonna just go ahead and use my splash attack. Shockwave splash. Okay. And... oh, wait, I shouldn't... yeah, I had to do that. Okay, will you properly disarm him this time, if we're close? I was just, like, barely not close enough or something. There you go. Thank you. That's what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to disarm him. Oh my god. Am I not going to have enough to take this out? Oh no. This is exactly what I didn't want to happen. 181. Oh my god. I only... if I crit, it's 113. And look, there's nowhere I can go. There's nowhere I can go. So, the only hope is to make these two a more attractive target so that it stays away from her. Now, I can't actually move her because we still have team jump. So we need to get the fuck out of here. And this sucks. Now, what's kind of okay is I can make her invisible. So she's not going to get attacked. You just gotta fucking hope that they don't attack you and they attack them instead. Because they're closer. So they probably will. Okay. So, yeah, this is what I have to do. Also, when these enemies come out, because this is going to be severely damaged, they're also going to be severely damaged. They're going to be... oh, I get it! Wait a minute. I thought it said I had a critical chance to... oh, it's 113 per rocket. She fires 3 rockets. Okay. Well, boom. Never mind. We're all good then. Oh, God, that was scary. I was all scared. I was like, incoming, this is gonna suck. But I took care of it. I got lucky. Okay. So, cool. He does not have the attractability this round because he has been muzzled. And our 2 homies over here are actually doing a great job. Just gonna give everyone fucking smack. Okay, we got more portals open. Okay, good. Squashette. Okay, good. Magnafell's disarmed. Squashette did a little damage to both of these, which is helpful. Because now maybe added with this, we might crit this. I hope. Not quite. Oh, there we go. See that wide area is good. All right, 1582 hit points. And he's been disarmed. So that's fine. Nobody has to worry. We cannot get attacked this round. God, I'm playing... it's clean except for that one devastating mistake, and I got Mario killed. But we're able to do it with our remaining team. We're able to get it done. Okay. So he can attack this round. So we're going to give everyone the old Could junk. Give him hell. And actually, I think we're getting... Yeah, 970. We're getting actually down to it. We're going to do it. We're going to beat this Magnafowl. I think one more round. Looks like you're disarmed. Oh, the Oozer is clutch, right? Because without the Oozer, I couldn't have, like, every other round. This POW is great, and it will also do area damage. I think it'll get all of it. Oh, come on. I don't think I can get both of these. Can't back up without turning around. Oh, I had it for a second. Ah, it sucks. I can't move backwards while holding this. Yeah, there's a chance I could do 434. Oh, it's only 5% chance. And then this will be 88 times 3. Oh, okay, yeah. If it's critical, it's 113 times 3. Okay, so 51, it's 150 is the lowest. And like 300 and whatever, blah, blah, would be the highest. Alright, I don't know. If we get then we'll have it. Let's do it. Yeah, 434 critical, which means a boom, boom, boom. And that is how you do it. That's how you beat the tower with Peach, Rabbid Peach, and Mario.
The future.
To me, one of the main numbers that we can kind of go for trying to lower is the turns. Okay? So there's kind of different strategies if you want to try to do this on the least amount of turns possible. Which I think in like easy mode and stuff, I've been able to do it. But that's pretty good. So that is that. Now, let's see. So premium mode is going to step up the difficulty in a few ways. I think Madame Wastrella can explain it. Premium mode, take on the Tower of Doom at a higher challenge level. This cannot be changed once you start. Right? Premium mode has 8 levels. Pretty crazy. But that's going to be the end of this stream. That's part